Welcome to the Deep Dive. This week, we're tackling the huge wave of announcements from Atlassian's Team 25 Europe event. Happened in Barcelona.
Yeah, a massive amount came out. If you're using Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket, really any Atlassian tool, this isn't just a small update.
No, it feels much bigger, like a fundamental shift, right? They're really pushing this system of work idea, and it seems like AI, specifically Rovo, is powering all of it.
Exactly. It's not just a roadmap. It's their defined strategy now, connecting planning, dev, service, strategy, all through this single AI layer.
So understanding this Rovo expansion and these new collections they announced, it feels pretty crucial for anyone in the tech space.
Definitely. Our goal today is sort of cut through the marketing buzz, synthesize what this actually means for you for your daily work.
Yeah, how does Rovo go from being like a helpful chatbot to actually doing stuff for you, like a real agent?
Right. And look, as we get into the details, the collections, the licensing changes, it's worth mentioning this summary, this deep dive, was put together by ALM Toolbox.
Good point.
Yeah, they work with tons of customers globally, helping them navigate exactly this kind of change, adopting best practices, integrating these tools, figuring out the right licenses, all that stuff. They provide a whole range of Atlassian solutions.
That context is super helpful, especially given the scale we're talking about, because Atlassian is positioning Rovo as, well, the new center of gravity for everything.
No question. The numbers they shared are pretty staggering.
Yeah.
Over 3 million users already using the AI features.
Wow.
Yeah. And a 50x growth in Rovo chat usage, plus 2.4 million orchestrated workflows already running.
Okay, so those numbers tell a story. Rovo isn't just some add-on anymore.
Not at all. It's becoming core infrastructure. It's the glue connecting everything in their platform.
Okay, let's unpack this ubiquity push then.
Sure, great.
It really feels like they want Rovo to be the first thing you interact with, not just something available if you look for it.
That's exactly it. Rovo's rolling out across way more apps now. Focus, Bitbucket, Home, Talent, Jira Product Discovery.
So pretty much everywhere within their ecosystem.
Right. But the really ambitious part, the signal, they want Rovo everywhere. It's the browser extension.
Ah, so you can use it even outside of Atlassian tools.
Exactly. That tells you they see Rovo as your primary AI assistant, period.
That is major. And they're making it super accessible too, right?
Oh.
Saw mentions of dedicated desktop and mobile apps.
Yep. Coming soon on those, but get this, the detail that really jumped out at me, showing their wider ambition. A standalone Rovo mobile app offer.
Standalone? For who?
For non-Atlassian customers. Just $5 per user per month.
Whoa. Okay, so they're trying to pull people into the Rovo ecosystem, even if they don't use Jira or Confluence today.
That's the play. And for their existing cloud customers, standard, premium, enterprise Rovo is now included, no extra cost.
Making it the default AI. Unavoidable, really.
Pretty much.
So let's zero in on the productivity side. How does this actually change things for the end user? How does Rovo go beyond just, finding information?
Well, it starts with search, which is kind of the gateway, right? Rovo search is becoming the default in Jira soon, early next year for everyone.
Okay.
And the key thing is, it blends results not just from your Atlassian stuff, but from third-party tools too. Think Slack, Google Drive, Figma.
Ah, so less context switching, less jumping between apps to find that one piece of info.
That's the goal. Reduce that context tax.
And the chat side is getting smarter too. I saw something about Canvas and personal memory.
Yeah, Canvas is like a shared collaborative space within the chat.
Yeah.
And personal memory means Rovo remembers your previous conversations, your context, but the really agentic part, the part where AI starts acting for you.
Right, the doing part.
Is the introduction of over 100 new skills.
Skills, what are those exactly?
Think of them as modular actions, little automations. Atlassian is providing a bunch, partners are adding more, and customers can even build their own.
Okay, so what can you do with them?
You could ask Rovo in chat, like, hey, create a Jira ticket for this bug, find the related logs in Splunk, and draft an update for the Confluence page. And it does it.
All from the chat window, without me manually doing each step.
Exactly. Multi-step tasks, orchestrated right there. And this is all underpinned by Rovo Studio.
Rovo Studio.
Right.
That's the engine behind these skills.
Yeah, it provides the stronger agent orchestration. It supports skills built using this standard called MCP Think integrations with GitHub, Figma, that kind of thing. And importantly, it lets you build these skills using Forge, Atlassian's platform, even with no code.
So custom automations become more accessible, secure, and scalable.
Precisely.
Okay, here's where I think it gets really interesting. Atlassian isn't just giving us the tools, they're packaging them up into these 4 new collections.
Yeah.
It feels like a fundamental shift in how you buy and use their stuff.
Totally agree. It simplifies the buying, yes, but it also packages outcomes. Let's start with the first one. The software collection. Aims squarely at developers.
Right, the SDLC, software development lifecycle.
Yeah.
What's the goal here?
Basically, help engineering teams measure and improve how fast they ship code, the quality of that code, and the overall flow, from idea to production.
And what's in this collection?
You get Rovo Dev, their AI specifically for developers, which is now generally available, or GA,
Okay.
plus the essentials, Bitbucket for code, pipelines for CI/CD, Compass for tracking services, and the really new critical piece, DX, engineering analytics.
Rovo Dev first. How does that show up for an engineer day to day? Is it just code suggestions?
It's way more. It's pitched as an AI teammate. You'll see it in your command line, in code reviews, whether you use Bitbucket or even GitHub.
Oh, interesting. GitHub too.
Yeah. And soon, directly in Jira. Imagine RoboDev not just suggesting a fix, but analyzing a failed deployment pipeline, figuring out the probable cause, and maybe even creating the Jira ticket to track the fix. End-to-end tasks.
That's a big step up. Now, tell me more about DX, this engineering analytics thing. How is it different from just looking at DORA metrics or something?
Yeah. That's the strategic bit, I think. DX combines those quantitative metrics, deployment frequency, lead time, the usual DORA stuff, with qualitative signals, like how's the developer experience feeling?
Okay, so it's tying hard numbers to sentiment.
Sort of. But more importantly, Atlassian's positioning it as the answer to that C-suite question. We're spending millions on AI. Is it actually making us faster? Is it paying off? DX is meant to provide that traceable link.
Got it. It's the proof, the accountability for the AI investment.
Exactly. It shows if RoboDev is actually improving flow.
Okay, moving on from pure engineering. The service collection. This looks like a big move to unify IT support and customer service, right? Breaking down those silos.
Yes, it's a single AI-powered solution. It combines Jira Service Management, or JSM.
Which is mostly for internal IT support, employee requests, that kind of thing.
Right. Then there's the brand new product, Customer Service Management, or CSM. That's specifically for external customer support.
Okay, so CSM is totally new, competing with dedicated customer service platforms.
Absolutely. It's available now, has omni-channel support, integration with Amazon Connect for phone support. It's a direct play in that external market.
And the third piece?
Assets, which is basically their CMDB, their configuration management database. Think tracking laptops, servers, software licenses.
And Rovo ties this all together.
It does. You've got built-in Rovo Service and Rovo Ops agents. They're designed to do things like predict incidents before they happen, help find the root cause faster, map out which services are affected using something called the service graph.
Proactive and diagnostic AI.
Exactly. And on the assets side, there's a new tool called Data Manager, now GA, for premium and enterprise. It can pull in, clean up, and reconcile asset data from like 20+ different sources automatically.
Making that whole asset inventory problem much more manageable.
Hopefully, yeah. Get a single source of truth.
Okay, let's talk about the core tools everyone uses. Confluence, Jira. Updates there fall under the Teamwork collection.
Correct. And Confluence got some really neat upgrades, especially for how we work now. There's Create with Rovo.
What does that do?
You can basically dump some rough notes, bullet points, whatever, and Rovo turns it into a first draft, a structured page, even a whiteboard layout. Speeds up content creation.
That sounds useful. But the one that really caught my eye, thinking about commuting or just being away from the screen, was audio briefings.
Oh, yeah, that one's potentially huge.
Right. Imagine getting a summary of a long meeting doc or a complex project page read to you while you're driving or walking.
Exactly. It synthesizes the page into audio, it respects your time, and lets you catch up on the go. Big win for mobile productivity, I think.
Totally. What about Jira in this collection?
Jira gets new Rovo project management skills. Think automating stuff like cleaning up the backlog, breaking down big tasks, generating status updates. The tedious stuff.
Automating the admin.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And here's another key thing. You can now assign tasks from inside Jira to third-party agents.
Like what?
Like asking an agent from Canva to create an image, or one from Box to find a file, or GitHub to perform some action, triggered right from your Jira issue.
Wow, so Jira becomes less of a static tracker and more of an active orchestrator, kicking off work in other systems.
That's the idea, turning Jira into a central hub. And Loom, the video messaging tool they acquired.
Right, how does that fit in?
Tighter integration. easier to report a bug with a quick Loom video. It even automatically grabs console logs now, and AI analyzes the video to suggest updates for the Jira ticket. Plus, a new Loom desktop app for meetings.
Streamlining that feedback loop. Makes sense. Okay, finally, the strategy collection. This is for the execs, right? Focus, talent, align.
Yeah, the executive stack. Here, Rovo is about predictive insights, smarter resource allocation based on real-time work data.
What are the standout new features?
Two main ones. Funds, which lets you directly connect spending labor costs, tool costs, whatever, to specific strategic goals or teams, real financial visibility.
Okay, tying budget to outcomes.
Exactly. And strategic events, which is a way to manage those inevitable off-cycle planning changes like a sudden market shift or reorg with proper governance and tracking.
Interesting. So across all these collections, there's Rovo, but there's also this clear focus on enterprise needs, governance, security, trust. What's fascinating is how hard they pivoted towards addressing those CIO concerns.
Absolutely critical for wider adoption, especially with AI. They really hammered the new enterprise controls.
Like what specifically?
Things like role-based access control, RBAC, who can see what, who can trigger which AI skills, detailed analytics on usage, and even ROI for the AI features.
Back to proving the value.
Yep. Plus controls for AI indexing precision and hitting all the key compliance marks, GDPR, readiness for the EU AI Act, ISO 27001, SOC2.
Table stakes for enterprise buyers, really.
Totally. And on the data security front, Atlassian-hosted large language models, LLMs, are now GA, and the big one, BYO, bring your own key encryption, is coming soon.
Okay, BYO. Why is that so important for some companies?
It means the customer holds the ultimate encryption key for their data, even though it's stored in Atlassian's cloud. Maximum control. Crucial for finance, healthcare, government, anyone with strict data sovereignty rules.
Got it. And they're integrating more deeply with other data platforms, too. Saw something about Databricks.
Yeah, that's quite significant. A new Rovo agent powered by Databricks Genie called the Databricks Query Runner.
What does it let you do?
Basically, you can ask questions in natural language right inside Confluence today, Jira later this year, and it will query your massive Databricks data warehouse and bring back insights.
So bringing business intelligence directly into the workflow instead of having to jump to a separate BI tool?
Exactly. Analyze your core business data where the work actually happens.
And just briefly, on the cloud front, obviously they're pushing everyone towards cloud after the data center and a support announcement. Any big news there for large enterprises?
Two main things. First, addressing data residency. Atlassian Isolated Cloud is coming to European regions in early 2026.
Okay, for organizations needing data to stay within the EU.
Right. And second, sheer scale. They're massively upping the user limits, Jira sites up to 100,000 users, Confluence up to 250,000.
Signaling they're ready for the absolute largest global companies on their cloud platform.
That's the message.
So, okay, if we pull this all together, what's the big takeaway? What does this all mean for organizations using Atlassian?
Look, the overarching message seems crystal clear. One, Atlassian is now selling outcomes packaged in these collections, not just individual tools. Two, Rovo isn't optional anymore. It's being woven into the default experience everywhere. It's becoming unavoidable AI.
Right.
And three, they are systematically knocking down the enterprise barriers, governance, security, compliance, scale that might have slowed down cloud and AI adoption before.
So the message to customers is adopt these collections, turn on Rovo, and start thinking of that underlying connected data, what they call the teamwork graph, as your core infrastructure.
Pretty much.
Fine.
This is the age of the AI-driven agentic workflow, according to Atlassian.
Okay, so final thought then. This Rovo expansion, it promises huge productivity gains, right? But it also throws down a challenge. Well, beyond just buying the new collections and switching on Rovo, do you as an organization actually have the internal frameworks, the analytics, the measurement capabilities in place today to prove that it's working? To definitively measure Rovo's impact on your specific team's flow, your delivery speed, or are you just taking the productivity gains on faith?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And that's exactly what that DX product is supposed to help answer. But having the tool is one thing. Having the internal discipline to measure and act on it, that's the real challenge for 2026.